Hey, fellow Firehouse 51 fans. Let's talk about the biggest shocker from the Chicago Fire Season 13 final, Christopher Herrmann's jaw-dropping decision to step down instead of stepping up. We all saw it, right? Instead of climbing the ladder to chief, he embraced a demotion, paving the way for our beloved Mouch to become the new engine lieutenant. Talk about a curveball. Now you might be thinking, could Herrmann ever change his mind? And honestly, it's a valid question. Looking back at his journey, there's definitely a path for him to reconsider in Season 14. But here's the thing, and it's a big one. This path might lead to some truly heartbreaking consequences for another vital member of the Firehouse 51 family. The heart of a firefighter. Why Herrmann stays in the trenches. Remember that epic 2025 Chicago crossover? It really set the stage for Herrmann's big decision. When Firehouse 51 rolled up to that intense explosion site, Herrmann was initially tasked with shadowing Chief Pascal, overseeing the chaos from a makeshift HQ. But let's be real, our Herrmann just isn't built for the sidelines. As the crisis escalated, and the lives of his crew and countless civilians hung in the balance, Herrmann couldn't stay put. He left Pascal behind and rushed in, joining Severide to find the source of the blast. His declaration, "I need to be in the trenches," wasn't just a line. It was the entire theme of the crossover, a powerful reminder of who Christopher Herrmann truly is. This moment wasn't just about a dramatic scene. It was a deep dive into Herrmann's very soul. His interactions during the crossover, mostly with his Chicago Fire family, and his instinct to plunge into the thick of it rather than remain in a safe command center, screamed one undeniable truth. Herrmann is a firefighter, through and through, above all else. And that's why his decision to pass on the chief's position makes so much sense. When he spoke with Pascal, he made it clear, with the battalion chief already on scene, his own oversight felt redundant. In Herrmann's world, if someone else is handling the supervision, he'd much rather be right there in the action, getting his hands dirty, doing what needs to be done. The Season 13 final brilliantly justified his demotion. Christopher Herrmann isn't a desk jockey. He's a man of action, a leader in the thick of it. But that conversation with Pascal also hinted at a very specific scenario that might make him consider becoming chief. And that's where things get a little heavy. A promotion for Herrmann could spell trouble for Pascal. It's been pretty clear that Herrmann has zero interest in a leadership role as long as Pascal is manning the helm. He said it himself throughout the season. Even with Bowden's full blessing, he had serious reservations about even applying to potentially take Pascal's job. It speaks volumes about his respect and loyalty. In fact, this very dilemma was a big topic in the writers' room. Andrea Newman, the Chicago Fire showrunner, even revealed to Screen Rant that promoting Herrmann to battalion chief would almost certainly mean Pascal would have to leave the show. They truly wrestled with how to navigate Herrmann's journey without sacrificing another beloved character. Herrmann's demotion was a brilliant solution, a win-win for everyone involved. Mouch got his well-deserved promotion, Pascal kept his position, and Herrmann got to focus on the part of the job he loves most, even if it meant hitting pause on his career advancement. It's hard to imagine his promotion ever working out as smoothly as this solution did. Think about it. If Pascal were going to leave on his own terms, the most logical time would have been after the unimaginable tragedy of Monica's passing. But he stayed. He stuck by Firehouse 51, even through his grief. That tells us something profound about his dedication. For Pascal to leave now, it would likely take something even more devastating. This isn't just about a character moving on. It feels like for Herrmann to truly step into Pascal's shoes, it might require Pascal to be written off the show in a permanent or career-ending way. And that's a tough pill to swallow for fans who've grown to love Pascal and his unwavering presence. The waiting game. Can we have Chief Herrmann without heartbreak? The good news, for now, is that Herrmann's demotion is confirmed for Chicago Fire Season 14. So we can breathe a small sigh of relief, knowing he won't be changing his mind anytime soon. This also means we're unlikely to see Pascal pack his bags at the start of the season, especially with Monica's death still a recent memory. After enduring such profound personal loss, and even being a murder suspect, it would feel incredibly jarring for Pascal to suddenly, peacefully retire without any real catalyst. It doesn't mean he can't eventually retire on his own terms, but it feels like the writers would need to give Monica's storyline